Hello, my lovelies. Be with you in a mo. Right. Okay. Let's jump in. um, okay, Vita. Energy check. So, Vita, this is yours, my lovely. Let me just turn the camera a little bit around. Okay, for you, Vita, Spirit is telling you to remain balanced. Okay, balanced in your thoughts, your feelings, okay, in your emotions, how you're reacting to the 3D. Okay, remember the 3D is old news. Okay, what's inside you is what is real. Okay, that's what gets projected out into the 3D for you to experience. So remain balanced, okay, especially when your head, your thoughts are running around in circles. Okay, what you think becomes things in your 3D. So remain balanced. Okay, if there is chaos going on outside of your world, then you have to go within and think, well, what are my dominant thoughts telling me about this? Okay, and then you will see things blossoming around you, and you will blossom and grow as well. Okay, so remaining balanced, working on your self-concept here and not reacting, basically. Okay. Chloe, will you meet your soulmate soon? Hello, Wendy, my lovely. That's fine. Good luck in your test. Sorry. Right. Chloe, sorry. Will you meet your soulmate soon? Well, we have something about the house has come out first, so it may be that you perhaps don't get out much. You stay in the house too much or something. Okay, I don't know. It could be sorting out something at home first. Something at home needs to be sorted out first, or you don't get out much. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. So, you know, when you do go out and about, have fun. You are going to meet somebody, whether or not they're going to be your soulmate. Okay. Oh, you've just moved into a new house. Okay, so get out and about. You're not going to meet them in your house. Just sort of, yes, there is somebody, whether they're going to be your soulmate or not, I don't know. I haven't had a soulmate card out, so I can't say, but there is somebody you're going to be meeting, or maybe somebody from your past turning up. This does come out as that card. Hello, stranger, where have you been? Okay, so either way, there is somebody coming into your life. When, I have no idea. Is it going to be a soulmate? I cannot tell you that because I'm not being given that. Okay, so just have fun, enjoy your life. The right person will come to you, is what Spirit just said to me then. This deck is the Psych cards, PSYC. Inara, hello, my lovely. What's coming for you in November? Okay. Okay. Inara, Spirit is just reminding you that you are a conscious creator, okay? And they're saying if you remember, the coins are your emotional and financial security. We all want emotional security, we all want financial security, but Spirit is saying it's in your hands. Okay, so if you're still looking at the lack or what's missing, or you're still not in the feeling space of it's already done, you're not feeling like the person who has what you want, okay, Spirit is reminding you that you're in control. You're in full control. You're driving the chariot, nobody else. The decision is yours as to where your feeling state lies during the day and where your dominant thoughts are. And at the moment, you may be focusing back on the spilt cups or the emotions that are not serving you, instead of bringing loving energy into your life. Okay. The door to romance is wide open, but you're perhaps still not seeing it yet. Okay. Because it's excluded from your view, although it exists. Okay. What you want already exists, but it's excluded from your view because you're dwelling in the lack state still. You're focusing on, I still don't have what I want. So you could sink into this despair again, but Spirit is saying, look, you can have all the news that you want, but you've got to put the work in. Okay, so pretty straightforward. It could apply to financial, it could apply to work, it can apply to your love life. So just remembering, you're in full control. There's nobody else in control of your thoughts and what you're feeling. So remember that, okay? So you've still got the work to put in. It's ongoing. You're continuously thinking thousands of thoughts every day. You have to be mindful of those thoughts because your thoughts become things, okay? So I know you're asking about November. Spirit is just saying, well, it's in your hands. How your life goes is up to you. So if you keep dwelling in lower vibrational thoughts, then you'll probably have a shit November. If you are positive and know that what you want is yours, you're living your life having fun during the day, then you will get what you want. Okay? It will go how you want. Inara, even if you're not keeping well lately, you're still thinking. Okay, you could be ill, but you are still thinking things all day long. And Spirit is reminding you that you have to keep your focus on what you do want and not on what you don't want. Okay, you cannot stop manifesting. You're constantly creating. If you've got a brain and you're breathing, you are chattering in your thoughts all day long. That is why Spirit is reminding you that your thoughts are creating nobody and nothing outside of you. You are creating it. Everyone is a reflection of you. There is no one to change but self. And, you know, whenever I'm ill, as soon as I start to get ill, no, I nip it in the bud. I am fit, healthy and well. I am healthy. Divine love is healing me now. Okay, I am, you know, my body functions properly and perfectly. I am fit, healthy and well. I am completely healthy inside and out, top to toe. Okay, I am thriving mentally, emotionally and physically. I do not dwell in the ill or lower vibrational energy. I can get myself out of it really quick because it all depends. What you focus on grows. Where you focus your attention, you are keeping that in place like lighting a fire. Okay, so if you don't want to focus on things you don't want in your life, focus on what you do want. Take your energy off it. Okay, Amber, check in for you. Every time I look back at the chat, I drop all my cards. Okay, for you, Amber, Spirit are reminding you that what you want is already brewed. Okay, it's already created. Let it come to you. If you keep focusing on it, if you keep focusing on the lack or it's missing, when's it coming, hurry up, am I doing this right? All of that stuff, you are pressing the pause button. Okay, so Spirit is saying what you want. Yes, we know it's been received, it's being brewed, it's being created for you to experience it. You are the woman who has your own heart because of your own self-love for yourself. Remember, your person is not here to make you happy, whole and complete. You are not having love that is conditional, expectant or demanding. Okay, and yes, you have his heart. Nobody else has his heart. Okay, so what are you hungry for? Which wolf are you feeding? We all have two wolves inside of us, the negative and the positive, which wolf are you feeding the most? Are you feeding the positive wolf with positive thoughts, or are you feeding the negative one? It is your choice which wolf you feed. Okay, stop focusing on feeling like you're not going to get what you want. How long is it taking? When you're putting a time urgency on it, you're delaying it, you're repelling it. Okay, so you've got to stop looking for it. And Spirit is saying your person, if they are still with the third party, doesn't even want to be with them anymore. So it is working. Just trust. Okay, it's brewed. It's ready. Everything has its allotted time. So stop doubting. Stop looking for it. Stop thinking, oh, the holidays are coming up. Okay, it's not happening, because you are repelling it. I'm a goddess queen. Okay. Okay, Coty. Remember, that's just your old thoughts. Ignore it. Okay, keep affirming. But remember, you are not doing affirmations to get what you want. You are affirming to remind yourself of who you are. So, who are you? I'm his girlfriend. He loves me and adores me. Okay, I feel so happy and so loved by him. The very fact that you're saying, what are his current feelings and thoughts, is that you're not trusting yourself. He is a reflection of you. Okay? He is you pushed out. So when you're asking, what does he think and feel about me? All I'm picking up is on his current energy. Okay? Which is not the outcome that you want. So you should be asking yourself, when you're asking the question, what does he think about me? Well, what would you like the answer to be? Well, he's thinking how much he loves me, how much he adores me, how he loves being in a committed relationship with me. How does he feel about me? Oh, well, he feels that he is the happiest man on this planet, that he is so in love with me. Okay, your person hears your thoughts. And again, I was speaking to a client today who affirmed what she was affirming, and her person, when they came back in touch with her, repeated things that she had been affirming. Because that's how it works. Your person is hearing your thoughts. They are not outside of you. There is no separation. Okay, so I'm thinking that this is going to be the death step for jumping to something serious. That's not living in the end. You're trying to manipulate the how are we going to get from here to there. You don't figure out the how it's going to happen or the when it's going to happen. That's the universe's job. You've got to be in that state of feeling, this is who I am. This is what's happening now. We're in this loving relationship now. Okay? Yeah, he's still in the energy of walking away. Okay, so doesn't matter. That's just the old story, because you're not fully feeling like you're his girlfriend. You're still looking at the 3D to see if he's changed. Okay, so it's just the old stuff playing out in the 3D. What's real is what is inside you. Yeah. He might have issues as well at home, or something to deal with in his home life here as well. You know, family. I'm doing Coty's reading. There's some kind of hostility around him as well. So make sure it's not coming from you, that you're not reacting, okay? Coty, just make sure, you know, hopefully it is something going on in his family or his home life, that there is something hostility going on here. Okay, so Spirit is telling you here that he is thinking about you. Okay, but there's some, you know, this card, I never take it as what is actually on the card. When I see this card, it means that your beliefs and assumptions and your perception of things is still what is getting in the way. Okay, so Spirit is saying you need to work on your self-concept. You know, the client that I was speaking to today manifested her person back, but she hadn't worked anything on her self-concept, so it fell apart again because she's still reacting. They're still arguing because she didn't work on herself in order to maintain and sustain the relationship. Okay, so that is being in your self-concept, where you don't need to be approved of or validated by anybody else. You filled your own cup up. Nobody else is going to do it for you. So you've got work to do on yourself. Okay, at the moment his energy is there's something going on in his home life or within his family. Okay, but also that he's not shifted yet because you haven't shifted enough. Okay, it's not waving a magic wand. You've got to do the work on you, how you show up. There's no one to change but self. You're not changing him or the 3D, you're changing you so that you get it reflected back to you. Okay, sweetheart, does that make sense? You're investing in yourself for your future, if you like. By working on you, how you show up in the world is what comes back to you. How you show up. People are messengers of you. So when you see them change, it's because you've changed. If you are not seeing a change in them, it's because you haven't changed how you think and feel about yourself, how you think and feel about them, and how you think and feel about the relationship or relationships overall. Okay, so yes, he is thinking about you, but at the moment, you're not sort of bringing him towards you enough yet. You're still in repelling mode because of some... No, you never have to move on. It's never over until you say it's over. You're only giving up on yourself. You're creating. It doesn't matter who you meet. Okay, the next person you meet, different face, but it's going to be the same cycle because you haven't worked on yourself. He is not here. Nobody is ever going to make you happy, whole and complete, because when you get into a relationship and then you start to, do you love me? Do you think I'm pretty? Why are you looking at that girl and not me? Okay, oh, is somebody better than me? Or I don't think I'm good enough. I don't think I'm deserving, I'm worthy. You're not going to find it in anybody because that is your core belief. That is what is going to be reflected back. I'm not saying that is what is in your case. I'm just using that as an example. Okay, when you are fighting for somebody's love, to be loved, to be noticed, to feel good, you are repelling people and pushing them away from them. You pushing them away from you. When you are centered, aligned, stable, secure, confident and positive within yourself, you're not looking for somebody else to top your cup of love up, because it's coming from you. Because if you don't love yourself, nobody else is going to love you, because everyone is a reflection of you. Okay, do you see where I'm coming from here? I'm wasting too much time on this. I've got a whole other channel on it. If you want to give up on it, it's entirely up to you. But then how you got to work on your self-concept before you meet somebody new, or else it's going to go the same way. Trisha Williams, after the paid readings, do you know where I am on the list? I don't keep a list. So you're not on the list, as there is no list. I'm doing the paid readings at the moment because paid readings take priority. Whenever anybody pays, that takes a priority. And then I just look at the questions that I see, and Spirit selects the person they want to do a reading for. So there you go. I'm not choosing them. Spirit is. Sachi, what is your question, my lovely? I'm assuming you're Divine Goddess. Okay, well, at the very beginning, I said I do not do financial questions. Okay, so I'm not going to look at whether it's going to be a good investment. I can just do a general what's next in the scheme, but I do not do financial questions. Remember, readings are for guidance and for entertainment. I would certainly not go off a tarot reading for anything serious in my life. Because you are creating your reality with your thoughts. So if you want me, Divine Goddess, to just look at general, then yes, I will. Good. Okay, so Spirit is saying to you here, I just asked sort of in general about it. You've got the idea, okay? She's making this wish on the Ace of Swords. Ace is a new start, a new beginning. So it's a new investment, if you like, okay? You're hoping it's going to go well. So you're hoping that you're going to get the Ten of Pentacles, that it's going to be financially secure, okay? But Spirit is saying it's all down to you. Okay, if you're saying to yourself, this is, oh no, what if this doesn't work out? What if I lose all this money? What if this goes wrong? What if that goes wrong? Your dominant thoughts will create. So if you're thinking, oh my God, this investment is sound, I've got so much money, I've got a bank account full of money, blah, 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 focusing on the positives and not the negatives, then it should work out absolutely fine. Hello, Tanya and Addison, my lovelies. Anakita, I attach to the energies of somebody already. Okay, so if you're asking about how will your relationship go with your future husband who you haven't met yet, then I have no idea. I don't do readings like that, okay? Readings of guidance. If you'd already met somebody and you were wanting to know how that relationship would go, then that's fine. But if you're asking about somebody you haven't even met, then I don't work like that. I don't do readings like that. You'll have to find another reader for that. GD. Okay, this card for me, GD, can signify work, literal work. He might be somebody that you work with or go to school with or whatever, okay? It may be that there needs to be more work done on yourself, okay, and your self-concept and how you view yourself. You may be feeling a little bit lost. He may be feeling a little bit lost, okay? It may be that he's not in a place to want a relationship just yet, okay? But we do have message. So it may be that he's going to message you, or maybe that you message him. Okay, so how is he sort of, what's his next move? What was your question again? How did you word it? Because Spirit will bring it through what they want you to know, not what you want to know, if you get what I mean. Will he be taking, what actions will he be taking towards you? At the moment, possibly messaging you. Okay, possibly messaging you. But with this lost card, it may not be yet. Okay, so the outcome at the moment is a message at best. Right, Yogurt, can I ask what Taurus wants to say or thinking? He texted me today. Did he not say anything in the text? Okay, Spirit is saying to you that he wants to have a new start and a new beginning with you. Okay, Ace, new start, new beginning, coming out of these grey clouds into the beautiful sunshine. However, Spirit is saying you've got a lot that you've got to release here. You've got a lot of the old story, your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, because this is going to go nowhere if you do not work on yourself. Okay, it is not up to him to change. He is a reflection of you. So Spirit is saying you've got some work to do on yourself here. You've got to work on what you're thinking, what your old triggers are, what you're thinking about him still. He's an ass. He needs to do this. He needs to do that. He's going to hurt me again. He's a idiot or whatever. Okay, I can't trust him. If you're thinking all of that, you've got to let it go, or else this is going to go absolutely nowhere. So you've got your self-concept to work on. You know what? I am good enough. Again, nobody else is here to make you feel loved. If you do not feel loved within yourself, it's nobody else's job. Nobody else on this planet is here to fill your cup of love up. So when you have that self-concept where you feel centered, you feel aligned, you feel confident and positive within yourself, you will attract all the love that you want to you. You don't, if you're chasing after love, you're never going to find it. Those who chase after love are the loveless and manifest more lack of love. Okay, he does love you, you love him, but you've got a lot of old story to let go of. And if you don't, you will be triggered, you will argue, it will fall apart. Okay, NN83, what is E planning to do now? Oh, he's a stubborn one tonight. Oh, sorry, I've got itchy eye here. Whew. Okay, I feel that he wants to meet up. Okay, socialize, meet up. Okay, I am getting a yes. So if you're thinking something in particular, then yes is to the what you're thinking, because I'm not getting what it is. It doesn't fit in with what's come out of here. But you are putting obstacles in the way. So really check what your thoughts are on this. He is a mirror of you. Everybody in your awareness who you know in your life is a mirror of you. What you're thinking and feeling about yourself, what you're thinking and feeling about them, and what you think they think and feel about you is what you're going to get reflected back. So Spirit is saying he would like to go on a date or take you out, okay, But there's a yes somewhere here. It may be something you think of in a couple of days or whatever. Yes, but you are putting obstacles in the way. So look at where your thoughts are. If you're in no contact, now I don't get the moon as fears. I get the moon as things being revealed. When it's dark at night and the moon comes out, it lights up the path. Remember, we all see things differently. Okay, so for me, if I kept getting the moon card, I know that something's going to be revealed to me. He wants to say something to you. Okay. Twice I saw him coming towards you here when I split the deck. Okay, to put the cards back in. So he wants to move towards you. Okay. But it depends, yes, if your old fears come up. Okay, if you see the moon card as fears, then take it that you've got to sort out your fears, because you'll be triggered, you will argue, and your old thoughts will go back and create the same cycle. Okay, Iona, how does Nick feel about me after the few dates we went together? Okay. Okay, he does find you attractive. Okay, he does have feelings for you, but Spirit is warning here that you're giving your power away to him. You're putting him on your pedestal, and he is going to take control over you. Okay, I don't mean as a controlling way, but he's running your show, if you like. You're the creator of your reality, not him. And when you're putting him up here above you, you're playing an extra in his movie instead of the leading lady in your own movie. Okay, so Spirit is saying you've got to work on your self-concept here. Okay, so that you can sustain and maintain the relationship. It has nothing to do with what does he think and feel about me, because if you had your self-concept, you would know that he thinks you're absolutely amazing and that you're a total goddess queen, and that he doesn't ever want to look at anybody else because he's only got eyes for me. Okay, so your self-concept has to change, and you have to take him off your pedestal. You're the one on your pedestal, not him. He is not above you in your world. Okay, because he will disappoint you and let you down if you are making him above you. So yes, he finds you beautiful, but if you keep him above you, okay, it's not going to work out. Anakita, should I wait or move on for Pinto? Jadzia, I haven't even seen a question from you, my lovely, so no, I haven't answered yours. Okay, now he's blowing hot and cold, Anakita, okay? He's blowing hot and cold because you're fearful of something here. Okay, the Fool normally is confident, positive, sets off on its life's journey, but this Fool is scared. It's scared of being hurt. If I go down that cliff, instead of taking that leap of faith, it's like, shit, if I take this leap of faith, it's going to hurt. Okay, so, you know, you're scared of something within yourself, scared of being abandoned, scared of being rejected, scared of not being loved, whatever it is. It could be a number of things. Okay, Anakita, so what are you scared of? What are your doubts, fears and insecurities? Because that's what's making him blow hot and cold. If you want to give up on him, give up on him. But Spirit is saying it's something that stems from your father, from your childhood, that is causing this fear and insecurity within men. Okay, so was it because he was quite controlling, or well, he's not your father, so if he cheated on you, then how can you expect to have a happy, healthy relationship with him if you're not getting rid of that? Okay, if you don't work through it on your own, through your own self-concept, because he is you pushed out, then you're not going to have the relationship you want with him. So you may as well move on from that. However, if you don't work on this, okay, so did your father cheat on your mother? Did your father or mother cheat on your father? Does your father have strong beliefs in something, okay, that you've picked up on and that's been reflected out? Because your subconscious mind is like a sponge. It remembers everything, okay? And it's your dominant thoughts, okay? So if you have a problem with men who cheat on you, okay, you meet somebody else, then when that relationship starts to get cozy, you're going to suddenly think to yourself, what if he cheats on me? What if he treats me the same as the other person? And then he will, because he is you pushed out. Your thoughts become things. So these fears that you have need to be worked on, because even if you don't take it forward with Pintu, whoever you meet next, those doubts and fears are going to come up and it's going to happen again. So, my lovely, you've got some work to do on yourself, some healing to do on yourself. Whether you want to persist in him, you can have Pintu, okay? But you've got to work through those doubts, fears and insecurities. And if you can't, and you move on from him, you've got to make sure that if it is an old something that's happened in the past, or somebody else has done it to you before Pintu, then you've got to work through that. You've got to do some healing from that, okay? Because it will happen again, just with a person who looks different, a different person. If that makes sense. Okay, Jazia. Spirit are reminding me that you haven't given me an initial. They're saying you could be thinking of several people to text. So can you give me an initial of your person, please? Okay, Spirit is saying, look, my lovely, we don't tell you what to do. We will offer guidance. So the guidance they're giving you is, if you want to see changes, then you've got to make the changes. There is no one to change but self. Okay, so what is it you do want? Because at the moment, it doesn't matter how many times you text him or what you do, the outcome is you're not going to get what you want. He's hiding away in his cave here. Okay, la la la, I'm not listening to you. Because you can beg your person, you can plead with them, you can blow up their phone and nag them and try to reason with them. They will not change if you do not change your thoughts about them. And already you've put, I feel my person is angry on me and stubborn. So he is reflecting that back. He has to conform to what you're thinking. So yes, he's going to be angry with you and he's going to be stubborn. Okay, so if you text him and you get either no reply back or a shitty reply back, you're keeping it in the same loop, because you're going to say, I knew he was angry with me. He's just being stubborn. And where's it going to get you? La, 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 I'm not listening. Okay, so when you change your thoughts about him, he is so loving towards me. He's so caring. He adores me. He loves hearing from me. Okay, he tells me every day how much he loves me, or likes me if you don't want the love word. Okay, he is constantly texting me. He tells me every day, you know, how much he thinks about me. He has to conform to what you're thinking and feeling. How you think and feel about yourself, how you think and feel about him, what you think he thinks and feels about you is what you're going to get. So Spirit is saying, if you want to see changes in your connection, you have to be more positive. You have to look at, what do I want from this connection? I want him to shower me with love and affection and appreciation. I want him to tell me every single day how much he loves me. So how would you feel if he was doing that now? Okay, everything is now. You have to get into the feeling now of what you want. There is no past, there is no future. Everything is now. So you have to become the change to see the change in him. If you don't, and you keep thinking he's stubborn and he's angry with you and he's blah, 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 he's going to stay that way. He has to act the part you've given him. Everybody conforms. Everyone is you pushed out. And I have a video on my other channel explaining that. So if you want to text him, it's entirely up to you. If you do not change the story that you've got in your head about him and the relationship, then nothing's going to change. You're going to see the same behavior. Right, Divine Cancer. Okay, Spirit is saying to you, my lovely, you still have to put the work in. Okay, there are no shortcuts. There are no magic wands. Okay, how you feel is what you're going to get back and what you're thinking. Okay, so how would you feel if you were or had what you wanted? If you were the person you wanted to be that had what you wanted. Okay. You can have whatever you like. You can have all the money you like. You can have the relationship you want. Okay. But you need to remain balanced. So if you're still looking at the 3D to see the changes, you're not going to find it in the 3D. That your brain is going at 60 miles an hour, the 3D is going at 5. So if you're doing a few affirmations and looking out your window or looking at life and thinking, well, nothing's changed yet. Where is it? Why isn't it here? You're not going to see the changes, because A, if you keep looking for it, then you're not in the state of already having it. You're not in that feeling state of, I know this is what I want. Whatever you want, you can have. It's just your fears, doubts, and insecurities and not believing and trusting in yourself that is stopping you from getting it. And you're looking at the 3D, which is the old story. So Spirit is saying you've got work still to be doing. You're constantly creating until the day you die. So you've got to be mindful of your thoughts so that they are lined up with what you do want and not on what you don't want, because what you focus on grows. So if you're focusing on all the negative stuff, you're going to keep seeing that. If you're focusing on what you want as if you already have it, you're going to see it. Okay, not hocus pocus, here it is. Okay, you can have whatever you want. You've just got to remain mindful and balanced in your feelings and on your thoughts. Are you on the right path? Are you seeing it yet? No, you're not. So are you on the right path? Yes, Spirit is telling you you have to keep doing the work. Okay, they're not going to give you a signpost, my lovely, with all the dates and details on. So yes, they're saying if you keep putting the work in and you remain centered and balanced, knowing that what you want is yours without doubting and questioning, you will get all the money and all the emotional security you want in your life. Does that make sense? Spirit is saying to me now as I'm putting these away, we cannot tell you if you're on the right path because you could wake up tomorrow and go into a complete spiral and you've pressed the pause button. That's why they're saying to you, if you keep putting the work in, remain balanced, then you can have everything that you want. You're the only person stopping yourself from having it, okay? Shane. Good, good. Right. Okay, we do have this. Okay, it could be to do with a relationship. It could be to do with a job or some kind of offer. Okay, I get this card as a new opportunity or a person. Okay, whether old or new person. Here, this card for me, again, is either literally an apology, somebody apologizing to you. Okay, it could be an offer of something. I'm offering you a job. I'm offering you love. Okay, take it as it resonates. I'm offering you an opportunity. But you are a little bit fearful here, or worried, or stressed, or anxious. Don't let your fears, doubts, and insecurities come in. Swords are your mental thoughts, your mental energy. So what you're thinking becomes things. And these swords are trapping you at your own window. They're like prison bars. So you're stuck in your own mental prison. So there seems to be something coming in for you, Shane, that is going to be good for you, but you might go back into worrying, stressing, thinking you're not good enough, worrying that it's not going to work out or whatever. Okay, so Spirit is just saying the opportunity is there. It will work out if you don't start to panic. Okay, have more confidence and be more positive in yourself. See the pint glass as half full instead of half empty. Be strong, okay? Have the confidence, courage, and strength to go forward in what you want here. Know that you're good enough. Know that you're worthy and deserving of everything that you want. Okay, Kimon, general for you. Okay, Spirit is saying for you, Kimon, there's something that you're not very happy about here. Now, cups are emotions, and you're looking a little bit fed up here, a little bit low. Pentacles are your emotional and financial security. So you're either feeling insecure emotionally about your finances or about your emotions, your love life perhaps, or relationships with others, family, friends, lovers, okay? But Spirit is saying you have to call to you what you want. What is it you want? What are you doubting, fearing, feeling insecure about? Okay, what is it you want? Call it to you energetically. We're all energy. We're all linked by energy. Everything is energy. Money is energy. Everything around you is energy. Okay, and quantum physics proves this. So call to you what you do want. So set your intentions. What is it I do want? What if I could wave a magic wand and have everything I wanted? What is it I want? How would I feel if I had what I wanted? You wouldn't be feeling like this. So Spirit is saying, instead of focusing on the negatives, what is it you want, and call it to you and you will get it, as long as you're not in this vibration. Okay, when you do that, when you start calling to what you want, you have to get into the feeling, okay, so how would I feel if I had what I wanted? What would I be thinking? What would I be doing? What would I be saying? What would others be saying to me? Oh, congratulations, you're so rich, or you're in a loving relationship, or whatever, okay? Call to you what you want, instead of being in this energy of lack or despair. Right. Mohaha, will I get married with SD? Remember, I only do 12 months, my lovely. Hang on. Which one do you want to get married to? SD or SA? Or have you just mistyped something there? Just clarify the initials of the person. Mohaha, can you clarify the initials of your person? You've put an SD and you put an SA. So I think you've mistyped. You've caught the A and the D. Okay, well, I'm going to come back to you because you're taking too long to put what you want. So, oh, SA, right, okay. Okay, there is a lot of chemistry between you, okay, even if you're not in contact or whatever, okay. What's it say? There's a strong magnetic attraction between you. it is, you know, you can have this, you can have a future with this person, okay, but it's a long journey yet. Okay, so if you are like in no contact, or you've only just started your relationship, okay, from someone new, then it's going to be a little while. Okay, the chemistry's there. Okay, you can have a future with this person, but it's not yet. Okay, that's, you're beginning this journey, if you like. You're just getting on the train. You're just getting on the train, so you've got a little way to go yet. Okay, so in other words, it's not going to be, or very doubtful that it's going to be in the next 12 months, put it that way. Doesn't mean it's never going to happen. I just don't go past 12 months. Very rare unless Spirit gives it to me. And as I haven't got a marriage card out yet, I cannot be certain. Mystic Moon message from Jay. Okay, couple of things Spirit are saying to me here. First of all, he's trying to have the strength, courage, and confidence. Okay, he's trying to be strong here, but you know, in order to get rid of the sort of old into the new. But Spirit is saying this is for you as well. You have to let go of the old in order for the new energy to come in. Because at the moment things are 50-50 between you. Okay, it could go one way or the other. So when you shift in your energy to what you do want and line up with that vibrational energy, then the right door will open. So at the minute, a little bit of a stalemate situation. Okay, it could go either way, depending on you really changing your, letting go of the old and focusing on what you do want as if you already have it. So he is trying to be strong, okay, but is there much sort of change? It's 50-50, but it only takes 1%, you know, one to change the scales, okay, just one to tip the scales in your favor. So Spirit is saying you've got to work on where your thoughts are about this so that you start to get what you want. Okay, yeah, write the love story that you do want and not the old story. Keep reading the old story, if you like, what's happened between you and what's happening. So without judgment as well, judging yourself, judging him, judging the relationship as well. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Do I mean positive thoughts were reunited? Yeah, your thoughts create. It has nothing to do with your person. They're just conforming to what you are thinking about them. If you think he's an arse, if you think he's stubborn, then he's going to reflect that back to you. So when you start to think, no, you know, he loves me, he adores me, I validate and approve of myself, I don't need to be validated and approved of by anybody else, etc., etc., we're in a loving relationship. How would you feel if you were in your happy, healthy, harmonious relationship? You would already feel like you were his girlfriend. Okay, that's what Spirit is trying to tell you here. But if you keep going over the old story of what's happened between you, and he does this and he does that, and he doesn't listen and he needs to change, you ain't going to see a change. So, Shweta, current feelings and next action of summit. Okay, are you in no contact, Shweta? Because if you're in no contact, then I feel that he does want to tell you how he feels. Okay, he does want to tell you how he feels. He's sort of overcoming the battles. He's overcoming his thoughts. He doesn't quite know how to express himself and talk what to say here, but he does have feelings for you, and I feel that he does want to reach out to you. Okay, whether he does or not yet, I don't know. In 3 cards, I'm only getting that, you know, he is overcoming the thoughts that he's been having that have been negative. Okay, instead of focusing on what's happened between you, he's now focusing on, well, you know, I miss her, you know, I do have feelings for her here. Okay, I don't quite know how to say it, but he wants to reach out to you here. He has feelings for you. Okay, so when he will, I don't know. I don't feel it's quite yet. No, I just saw the bogeyman, so that's fears, okay, and anxiety. So he's not ready to come forward yet. He's got feelings for you, so change what you're thinking about it. Go to my Get Them Back playlist on this channel and listen to the videos in there. It's you've got to change. There's no one to change but you. If you're waiting for him to change and you haven't, it's going to fall apart even if he did come back. Koti, you've got a pending payment here. So it's just as part of our security measure, we review certain payments more closely. You can send the payment again, or you can wait till it gets cleared within 72 hours and I will refund it back to you. Let's talk with Sasha. Oh, you got 2 pending payments. Oh, hang on. Oh, you have. 4, 5, 5, 5, G. You have. Oh, I wouldn't risk a third one then. When they clear in the next 72 days, I'll refund them back into your bank. Okay, I usually put a little note on the PayPal thing saying this is refunded back. Right, Sasha, let's have a look at you and D. Sasha, can't remember if your person is with somebody else or not. So let me just put out the rest. Okay. Yes, he is. Well, there's nothing there. Okay. That's why I asked. Because if it's somebody else, then there's no love there. Cold. There's no color. There's no color. Okay. It's different when it is. But I can't find it. I want to find them here. I will find it. Wait a minute, because I want to show you the difference. Right, okay. So look at the beautiful colours here. These are you, okay? This warmth, this beautiful glow. He's passionate about you, okay? This is her. Cold bitch, okay? So it's showing me here that there's no love for that person, okay? Why not? Because he is now, this is like my Two of Cups, being spiritually awoken to the connection between you. Okay, all your thoughts that you've been having is paying off. Just because you haven't seen it yet, there's always movement. And I'm going to talk about this on my mentoring session on Friday. Okay, so you're not seeing it. Look how you're looking away, but look at him looking down at you with all this glow around his crown chakra. Okay, he is now awakened to the fact that you are the person he wants to be with. Does he want to be with her? No. But this is also reminding you to cut out your negative thoughts. Okay, it's still work in process. The wheels are turning. There is movement. Don't get caught up in your emotions. Okay, so it's going in the right direction. Yes, he is realizing. When I see the Emperor, he's your man, remember. Okay, Addison's favorite one. He's yours. Okay. Yes, Tara, self-concept is. Listen to what Tara's saying, okay? She is really shifting in her energy here. And I had a client today who had manifested her person back, had not worked on her self-concept. So straight away, arguing, old story, fell apart again. Okay? Can she get it back? Yes, she can, because she got him back before and she manifested him in the first place. So working on your self-concept is vital because it allows you to sustain and maintain the relationship. So you work through your triggers so you're not arguing with them all the time when they come back or when you are in a relationship with them. But well done, Tara. You've really come a long way. Okay. Shreya and Sid. Sid. Remember, Sasha, there's no one to change but self. Everyone is a reflection of you. Remember, don't shoot the messenger because you're shooting yourself. Everybody has to conform to you, what you're thinking and feeling. Right, so Shreya. Okay, Shreya, my lovely. Um, current energy check-in for my connection with Sid. Are you in no contact with Sid? Because either way, if you're in no contact or in contact, I'm a little bit worried by the energy you are both in at the moment. But you can't change his energy until you change your own energy. But talking a bit less. Yes, okay. In his energy, he is feeling battered and bruised. He's feeling stressed. He's feeling anxious. He's on his guard here. In your energy, you are still going over the past. He's always busy. Well, if you keep affirming he's always busy, he's always going to be busy. Okay, so you have to get rid of that that assumption. Okay, that thought. Your thoughts become things. If you're affirming he's an arse, he's going to be an arse. If you're affirming he's stubborn, he's going to be stubborn. He is a reflection of your thoughts. So get out of he's always busy. And I have to tell my clients this a lot when they are affirming that. No, you don't think he's always busy. No, he always wants to contact me. He always wants to, I am his main priority. You're not going to see him change overnight, but it should be within a week tops. Okay, if you keep affirming that and not reacting, okay, it's no good you affirming, oh, I'm his main priority, he's always got time for me, he loves hearing from me, and then you're not seeing it, and then you go, well, this didn't work. Persist for it to exist, okay? Believe and you will receive. If you doubt, you go without, okay? There's something in your past or in this connection from the past that you are holding on to, and it is blocking you getting what you want, okay? So it's causing this anxiety, this stress in him. He is a reflection of you. There is no one to change but self. People are messengers of your thoughts and feelings about you, them, and what you think they think and feel about you. Okay, so Spirit is saying it's not going to work out if you don't change. This crow is sat on some bones. You're picking over the old story. You're going on and on in your head. Blame, 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 blame. It's all him. He's to blame. He's not. He is a reflection of you. And the other ladies in this chat will prove that by how they've changed their thoughts and their person is conforming to them. Okay? Your thoughts create, not his thoughts, your thoughts. So you have to look at what you are believing in, assuming in, and your perception of things, because the story you're giving him is what he is reflecting back to you. And first of all, you're saying he's too busy. No, he's not busy. Why would he be busy? Okay, why would you write the script for him that ignores you in your own movie? So start affirming for what you do want and stop affirming what you don't want. Where your energy goes is where your focus goes, and that is, or where you focus is where your energy goes, and that's what you will keep in place. So Spirit is saying, if you do not shift out the current thoughts and energies you've got, you're not going to get very far. Okay, so let's get this changed round. There is no one to change but self. If you are seeing yourself as a total goddess queen, you're worthy, you're confident, you're beautiful, why would he not be texting you? Okay, you're putting those thoughts in his head. So he will reflect it back. Oh, can't text her, too busy. Okay. Info entertainment. What's hindering my reconciliation with my husband? Oh my goodness, it could be a number of things. What story? What are your dominant thoughts when you think about him? What old story are you going over? Okay, well, you. Okay, you. He wants to come forward to speak his truths. Okay, that you've got the happiness that you can have, the communication that you want, but Spirit is reminding you to stay on your throne, to watch what you're thinking. You've got to be mindful of the thoughts you're having. Your thoughts become things. Okay, what should I do then? Go to my other channel, my lovely. I have a whole other channel on what you do. Everyone is a reflection of you. Everyone is you pushed out. If you've got Instagram, then go on Instagram. On a Friday night, I do mentoring sessions. Go and listen to the last few mentoring sessions I've done, or all of them. Okay, it's all there. I haven't got time to go into it now. When I'm doing a mentoring session with a client, it goes on for over an hour. So I definitely cannot give you the advice here. What it is showing me that you've got to do the work. Okay, you're the one that's stopping you from getting what you want because you're thinking it's all about him. It's not. He wants to give you what you want. He just can't because of your thoughts. Yes, he does want to come forward. But his Spirit is reminding you it's up to your thoughts, my lovely. Mimi, energy update for you. Yeah. Okay, Mimi, my lovely, energy update for you. Spirit is reminding you again that the Sun card is happiness. Okay, positive outcome. But what's she doing? She's holding the magic wand in her hand. So Spirit is reminding you that your happiness is in your hands, nobody else's. Are you arguing? Are you reacting to other people? Are you arguing with people in your head, having negative conversations with them in your head? It could be with friends, it could be with family, it could be with an SP. There may be a third party involved or a third party situation, okay, that you are getting annoyed about or reacting to or arguing in your head, okay, in your inner conversations, okay. It could be a social event coming up as well. So with this arguing, are you doing it? Are you reacting? What's triggering you? Why are you still arguing? Why are you still reacting? Or is it just thoughts in your head where you're arguing with somebody in your head? Okay. Remember, your thoughts create, my lovely. So your happiness is in your hands. Be mindful of your thoughts. Okay, just very quickly for Shreya. My lovely, if you're breathing and you've got a brain, you're creating your reality. Everybody brings you your desires. There is no karma. Everything is held in your reality by what you believe in. So if you believe that you're going to be struck down by lightning or you're going to go to a bad place when you die, then you're never going to manifest what you want because your fears will always hold you back. Okay, if you were manifesting a free cup of coffee, it is somebody's decision to either buy you a cup of coffee so that it was free, so you didn't pay for it, or you're in the queue at a coffee shop, the barista messes up the order, and instead of him throwing it away, he thinks, oh, I wonder if the next person wants this. And you're the next person in the queue. Oh, would you like this latte I did? I was supposed to have done a different order. And you say, oh, thank you very much. Just what I wanted. You didn't manipulate him. You didn't go up to him and say, oi, I've been manifesting a free cup of coffee, so can you give me a free cup of coffee? Your person is already acting the part you've given them. So you're not manipulating them because they're showing up on your thoughts that you've had about them and yourself. So you're creating throughout your life till the day you die. You are having inner conversations with yourself all day long. And when you actually start to listen to the inner conversations you're having, you will see where all your negative thoughts are that are opposing thoughts, the opposite of what you want. So if you're wanting a happy, harmonious, loving relationship with your SP, but your dominant thoughts are, oh, well, they don't love me. He told me he doesn't want to be with me. He's in no contact. He's ghosting me. You are focusing and giving energy to all the negative thoughts. So you're going to see that reflected back. You're not going to have him contact you because you're affirming that he doesn't contact you, that he doesn't love you. Okay. So again, shift your energy and get into the feeling state of what you would feel like. What would you be doing? How would you be feeling? What would you be thinking? What would your person be saying to you if you were in that loving relationship? Okay, but you can't figure out the how and the when. When you are seeing it as done, it will come to you in the perfect way. You don't have to mess with the middle. And no, there is no karma. Okay, I used to think that. And believe me, I have manifested. Now I'm consciously focusing on what I want to manifest instead of unconsciously letting shit come to me and nice things come to me and shit things. I now watch my thoughts and only what I want comes to me. And when things do come up that I don't want, I just say in my head, yeah, right, whatever. That's not what I'm intending. This is what I want. This is what I'm getting. However long it takes to come, it's a done deal. Okay, Jonathan, welcome, my lovely. This is my first time. Welcome. Maybe an update about life right now. Okay, they're drawing me to a different deck for you. Spirit is saying to you here, Jonathan, that you're a very switched on person. Okay, you're very intuitive and you're very grounded here. Okay, you know what you want in life, but others can't do it for you. Okay, so if you're expecting others to do it all for you, you're going to be disappointed, Spirit is saying. Okay, so be clear on what you want. You're the magician, you're the creator of what happens in your life. Okay, so think about what you want and it will come to you. Okay, but when you doubt and you fear and you stress and you go over it and you think it's everybody else is going to make you happy in order for you to feel good, you're going to be disappointed, is what they're saying. Okay, look at you wanting to escape here, but the swords are your thoughts, so you're not getting anywhere. You're expecting somebody else to take you somewhere, and Spirit is saying nobody else can do the work for you. Everybody brings what you want to you, okay, but they can't do it for you. So Spirit is saying have the confidence in yourself to get what you want in your life instead of stressing and worrying and thinking, well, that needs to change, they need to change so that I can feel better. It doesn't work that way round. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you. Your thoughts become things. So focus on what you do want and you will get what you want. Mello, haven't even seen a question for, oh, here we are. What does Scorpio think about you? Okay. Mello, Spirit is saying here that he is worried. Look at the worried look on his face. Now, this lion can be if he's with somebody else or there's a controlling family members around him. Look how worried he is. Maybe you're in touch with him and you're being controlling or argumentative here and he's not liking it. So there's somebody around him or a situation around him that he's not liking here. Now, the old has to go. There's no good flogging a dead horse. You've got to be re-energized, okay? And when you become re-energized and shift your energy, which I talk about on my other channel, which you can find in the Get Them Back playlist, okay? Then his energy will shift. Yes, he finds you very beautiful, okay, but you're not seeing your own beauty. When you're looking at your reflection, it's distorted. So you're not having that belief that you're good enough. You're deserving of the love you want. You're worthy enough, okay? That you don't need to be validated and approved of by anybody else because you're centered and balanced within yourself. You know you're good enough. You know you're confident. You know you're positive, okay? You know you're a goddess queen, okay? So Spirit's saying you've got your self-concept to work on here. So what does he think about you? He thinks you're very beautiful. Okay, he does have feelings for you, but he's either with somebody else that he's not happy with, or if you're in contact with him and you're arguing, then you need to look at why, because of your self-concept. What are you fearing? What are you feeling insecure about, doubting? Okay, so go and check in with yourself in order to see the changes that you want in this connection. Ali, what is my husband Libra feeling towards me? Okay, for you, Ali, yes, he is. He has turned his back on you. He is not wanting to really talk to you at the moment. Okay, he's gone very cold here. This card, Spirit is saying, is for you. Okay, he's showing you no emotion. He's showing nothing to you here. Okay, this card is, you've got to watch what you're thinking. Okay, be careful of what you're thinking, because your thoughts become things. So what story are you holding in place when you think about him? Okay, I have a whole other channel on it which you can find in the description box below, because you can get this back. Okay, it's all down to you, not him. And Spirit is saying if you put the work in, then you can get your marriage back on track. So it's up to you to put the work in. It's got nothing to do with your person. Okay, and I explain why it's got nothing to do with them in my other channel. I don't have time to go into it in the live. Okay, yeah, if you can put the work in, change the story that you're telling yourself, how you view him, how you view the marriage, or the old story, you can have your rebirth together. You can grow as a couple together again. But at the current energy that you're in, then no, he's turned away from you. Yeah, you can have him come back. Okay, offer you everything that you want. And there are a couple of ladies in this chat who will confirm that they've done the work and they are starting to see their person conform to how they want them to, when they thought it was a hopeless case, because they shifted their energy and their thoughts and focused on what they do want to be seeing, and now they're starting to see it. Okay. Renee, general energy reading for you. Okay, for you, Renee, here, you're still looking at things outside of you. What you want is right there, but you're not noticing, okay? When you're looking at it's not here, it's still missing, you are causing a time delay. You're repelling what you want instead of bringing it to you, Okay, so Spirit is saying you're getting caught up in your emotions. It's your choice which emotions you dwell in. You can have what you want. You can have all the happiness, new start, new beginnings, and whatever you want, Renee, but you are noticing the lack and you're putting that time urgency on it. Okay, so you've got to stop doing that because it's repelling what you want. Okay, it's repelling what you want. Let me read out something that I say to my clients here just very quickly. If you focus on the time, you are not trusting and believing that you will get what you want, and it's throwing your feeling state off from living in the end. So if you feel urgent about something, then you will be pushing for it, desperate for it, needing it, and you will repel it from you. Okay, so instead say, yes, I know there is time involved here, but I am going to operate in a feeling state of being confident, positive, relaxed, trusting, and knowing that what I want will come. Okay, so time urgency comes down to, do you truly believe that you will get what you want and trust you will get it? If you actually believe you can get what you want and you've seen evidence of your thoughts creating other things, then you know that there is no reason for you to feel urgent. The only reason you're attaching the urgency to it is because you are not trusting and believing that you will get what you want, and you're giving into your doubts and your fears, which is repelling it from you. It's counterproductive and irrational. If you want something but keep focusing on your thoughts of not having it, you aren't living in the end. So again, step back and say, are my thoughts and assumptions and beliefs lining up with what I do want? No, they aren't if you're noticing time. Okay, and it's still missing. So be mindful of what you are allowing yourself to entertain in your thoughts and influence in yourself. It's not a race. Okay, confidence in alignment, remembering that you are able and capable of achieving anything you want, that you are worthy and deserving, and relax into those beliefs with a pleasant expectation and being in a state of knowing it's done and being joyful and happy in your everyday life. Okay, remember, nothing has a meaning until you keep giving it a meaning. So if you trust and believe in yourself, then your relationship with others will reflect that back to you. Remember, it's all a reflection. So if something's going wrong, come back to yourself and the version, and hold the version of you that you want to be and what you want to have. So for you, you're looking at why isn't it happening? And Spirit is saying you've got to stop doing that because what you want is right there. You're stopping it from coming to you, Renee. Shirley, my lovely, what are the energies between you and M? Okay, these first few, Shirley, is he with somebody else and does he have children? Can you just clarify that for me, please? Widow and 10-year-old daughter. Okay. Are you in no contact then at the moment? Okay. Whoop. So it's the same. Whenever I look up, I miss my hand. They all go flying all over the place. Right. Sick. Okie dokie 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 dokie. So is that no contact, Shirley, do you mean? You're not in contact? Okay, lovely. Okay, my lovely, lots of messages here for you on this. So in his energies at the moment, the reason I asked about no contact and that is because of the leaving card. So I didn't know whether he had to leave somebody else. Well, he obviously doesn't if he's a widow. It may be that he is saying at the moment he needs that space, okay, because he is asking you to be patient because of the daughter. Hence the fact I asked if he had a daughter here. He does love you, okay, the Two of Cups. So what you're feeling, he's feeling. But he's got to become more balanced before he makes a decision. So He's got a lot of emotions for you, but he's in a very emotional state at this moment. So you're getting that frosty behavior from him. He wants you to carry on believing in the connection, just like children believe in Father Christmas and the Tooth Fairy. Okay, focus on the beautiful star, the star of hope. Okay, being positive here. However, there is a storm warning, and that is because of your thoughts. You're going round and round in your thoughts, and your thoughts become things. So if they're negative thoughts, thinking the worst case scenario and all the old thoughts, he needs to do this and he needs to do that, and if only that changed and this and that, you're going to get those thoughts pushed out, and you're going to still see frosty behavior. You're going to get the negative devil energy, lower vibrational energy, because of your lower vibrational thoughts. So Spirit is saying you need to call to you energetically what you do want. And I talk about this on my other channel. Okay, because you might be seeing him as, oh, he's letting his pride get in the way. He's letting this get in the way. And Spirit is saying, no, you're giving him those thoughts and he's reflecting them back to you. There's also a false person here. Now, it could be that you're thinking he's false towards you. Does he really care about me? If he did, then why is he acting this way? Or it may be like the parents, the grandparents or something, or somebody around him who you think is false. Well, if you keep affirming that, then that person is going to do damaging behavior. Or if you keep thinking he's false, then he's going to be false because he's you pushed out. So Spirit is saying, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Now, I don't mean contact him or whatever, okay? You can do, but remember, if you're in that frame of mind of he needs to do this and he needs to change to make me feel better and feel loved and worthy and good enough, you're always going to be disappointed. When you're shifting your energy, which I talk about on my other channel, okay, that's when you'll see the change. There's no one to change but self. What you think and feel about yourself, what you think and feel about him, and what you think he thinks and feels about you is what you're going to get back. So Spirit is saying you're the magician. Okay, you're creating your reality, not him. He's just showing up based on your thoughts and feelings. Okay? So step out of your comfort zone. It's not going to be easy for you to change the habits of a lifetime. Okay, yes, it's down in the description box. I expect Tanya or Addison will link it in a minute. They usually do when somebody asks. So yes, you can get him to change, step out of your comfort zone. And Addison and Tanya have both changed their person by having mentoring with me and listening to my Instagram and the videos that I do. Okay, invest in yourself. When you invest in yourself, it grows. You get what you want. At the moment, he's between two places. Okay, he's between this tree and that tree. It's work in progress. So when you become the change and invest in yourself and the thoughts that you're telling yourself, you will see the change in him. But at the moment, you're caught up in the old story. You're going over the old negatives. He needs to do this, he needs to do that, and you're not going to see the change. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you. So yes, he loves you. He's just asking you to be patient, but where's your thoughts? You're like the writer of your movie. You're the writer. You're writing your life story. You're writing your love story. You're giving your person the script to play. Okay, so when he's acting an arse, you've got to look at where your dominant thoughts are about him and yourself. Okay, so yes, you can get him to conform exactly how you want him to have your beautiful relationship with him, to have his daughter respect you, value you, appreciate you, be nice to you. Okay, shift your thoughts to what you do want to be seeing and not what you don't, in other words. So you're the magician. Step out of your comfort zone. Call him to you energetically, which is what I talk about on my other channel. Okay, the love is there, but you're just getting the frosty behavior because of your thoughts. Okay, and how you're seeing him. Your lower vibrational thoughts on this. and what you're talking about to other people. You know, are you talking to your family and friends and they're saying, well, how are you and so, and you're like, oh, well, he's just an arse and he's not contacting me, and if he did this and if he did that, okay, then you're keeping that in place. Your words are energy as well. So things to change within you. In order to see the change in him, you have to change within. There's no one to change but self. Everyone is a reflection of you, my lovely. But he does love you, okay? He's just very emotional and very protective of his daughter at the moment. But you can shift that energy, okay? Yes, good. As long as you're not talking about him. I had to throw that in there because some of my clients do. Yeah, you're just in your own mental prison, starving yourself of your own love. But the sun's shining in, but you're not really noticing it, okay? You're putting these bars up. You're stuck in your own thoughts, starving yourself of the love that you could have with this person. So shift your energies, my lovely, and you will see it all come together. It's not a quick fix. It's not going to happen necessarily overnight. Okay, because you've got to work on yourself. He finds you very attractive, but you've got to know that you're good enough and worthy enough. Yes, you can have the happy family life that you want, Spirit is telling you here. But not in the current thought process and energy that you're in. And this is true love, which I had with the Two of Cups. This is a romance of a lifetime. So he's just not showing up how you want him to because of your old beliefs, fears and doubts coming in here. So changes, make those changes and you'll see the changes, my lovely. Oh, Spirit's on a roll with you here. Right, okay. I'm not going to look at it anymore. I'm going to pop these away. Okay. Free Spirit. Somebody else who asks about the same person's name. I'm not saying it's the same person, but oh dear. Right. Okay, right, where are we? Free Spirit, this is yours. Oh, hello, what are we still doing there? Right. Where am I from? I'm from the UK, my lovely. Okay, for you, my lovely, free spirit regarding Taurus. He is doing a lot of thinking. He is thinking about you. He's also doing a lot of self-reflecting here. Spirit is trying to guide him back to you. He thinks you're very beautiful. Okay, but also you have to see your own beauty. If you do not think you're good enough, beautiful, worthy enough, deserving, then even if he comes back, it will fall apart again, because your self-concept of yourself will not be able to sustain and maintain the relationship, because you'll be constantly looking at him for approval that he's filling your cup of love up, and it's not up to anybody else. That's probably why it fell apart in the first place as well. Okay, so he is thinking about you. Spirit is trying to bring him back to you. He thinks that you're very beautiful, but you have to have your own self-concept in order to sustain and maintain the relationship when it comes back around, if it comes back around. Okay? Yes, there needs to be more peace between you. Okay, so it could be just that you could be a jealous person, you could be an insecure person. So when he comes back, that jealousy and insecurities, doubts and fears will come back up again. He will start to trigger you left, right and center, and you'll be arguing and it will fall apart again. So Spirit is saying, if you work on yourself and you work through those trigger points, why you get triggered, you can have a peaceful relationship when he comes back in. If you don't, then you're going to be like several of my clients who get their person back, but they haven't worked on themselves. They focus so much on getting their person back that they didn't change within themselves. Their person came back, went straight back into old arguments. There is no one to change but self. Okay. Akuta, can I know Daniel's thoughts towards me? He broke up with me yesterday. He'll be back. Spirit's just telling me he'll be back. Okay. When, I don't know, but it's no good begging and pleading. Okay, it won't work. So Spirit is saying, you know, he does see a future with you. He is feeling very confident. Okay, and now reaping the harvest. So you're going to get what you want, but look at what caused the relationship to break. You know, what caused the breakup. Okay, I don't want you to blame him, because your thoughts create. So what thoughts were you having? What if I'm not good enough? What if I'm not pretty enough? He doesn't tell me enough that he loves me. I'm reacting because he did something wrong. Okay, it's all a reflection of you. So go back to what thoughts you were having as your dominant thoughts when you thought about him that caused the breakup. Okay, he'll be back. But things need to change between you. And it's not about him changing, it's your thoughts create. There's no one to change but self. He is conforming to the part you're giving him in your movie. Okay, so look at the thoughts you're having. Oh dear. Okay, Cece. No, you're just I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at how you think you're going mad. No, you're not going mad. Your thoughts create. What it means is that you've worked on your self-concept enough now that it is your natural thought. Okay, it's like when I'm affirming how I am, for what I want, you know, how would I feel if I was that person who had it? It's like, I think I've already got it, or I've already experienced it, because it feels so natural for me. So that's all that it is. You're not going mad. Okay. It's just that you've done your work. So just believe in it. Okay. So now it's coming out that you feel that you're the person who's naturally in a relationship. That's what it means. You've done your work. Okay. No, you're not going mad. Sometimes I say to myself, am I just fucking talking to myself and going mad? But no, remember, your 4D, what's inside you, gets pushed out into the 3D, and you've worked on yourself, which is brilliant. You're going to start to see it come into the 3D. Okay, however long it takes, don't worry about the time. If you're not trusting and believing and you're still looking for it, then you're causing it to stay away from you. Okay, it's not because it's not there, it's there for you to have as soon as you created it, but you've had to work on yourself to sustain and maintain it. Okay, so no, you're not going mad, my lovely. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, you know, he wants to contact you. He wants to tell you how he feels. Okay, so so news is coming as well. Okay, he wants to contact you. He wants to have news about it. Well, I did say don't ask a tarot reading, and I did say think about it, but no, you jumped straight in. But there you go. Not you, CC. I'm going on about Divine Goddess. Okay, for you, CC. Okay. Yes, there is that news that you're wanting. He's wanting to talk to you. Okay. Now there is still negative people around him. Okay, so he may be listening to other people. He may be talking to other people, and they are giving him shitty information here. But he is healing. Okay, there's healing energy around him here. He thinks very highly of you. Okay, so keep working on your self-concept. I feel that the two of you, I'm not necessarily saying married, but this is commitment, okay, that he wants to be with you. Now we do have the beast. So again, the beast could be, the beast has a sharp tongue, okay, so it could be that when he does come back, you can't go back to your old selves, okay, arguing, being triggered, because it will fall apart again. So Spirit is saying, you know, watch what happens, what you talk about, how you triggered. So work on your triggers, okay? So if you feel insecure, why do you feel insecure? What does it stem from? Childhood, not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy enough, okay? Jealousy, anything that you would be triggered by, work on it now. It could be that there's a sharp-tongued person around him, okay? Or friends or an ex or something like that, okay? So just be careful. The advice for you is have that blind faith. Okay, you're blindfolded. The swords are your thoughts. You're fighting off those dragons that are trying to get you. Negative thoughts. Keep fighting off your negative thoughts. Just because you're not seeing what you want in the 3D yet doesn't mean it's not coming. There's always movement behind the scenes. Okay? So things are shifting. Keep going, Spirit is saying to you, in other words. And just be careful when he does come back, or, you know, you're not negative about, say, if it's his mother who's interfering or whatever, okay, or an ex, okay, then don't focus on them. Yeah, free yourself. Time to take back control of your life. Again, with that deceit, okay, if he hurt you or was deceitful, then you need to overcome that, okay? Doesn't mean he necessarily cheated on you, but if he lied a lot or whatever, okay, you can't keep him in place as a liar, because he plays the part you give him and he conforms to that part, if you get what I mean. Okay. Val Mary, who is coming towards me romantically? I doubt if I will get anybody out, but we'll see what comes out. I'll take that one. Oh, well, somebody definitely is, but I have no idea who. I've not got any court cards. I just know that somebody is coming towards you, okay, for a happy relationship and a start, okay? It could be somebody from your past, okay? It may not necessarily be an ex-lover if you don't want any ex-lovers back in particular, okay? But it could be somebody you used to go to school with or work with, and you bump into them and things take on a new twist between you. There's definitely somebody coming towards you in a relationship that's got the potential to grow here. When, I have no idea. Who, I have no idea. Okay, ladies, can we close the payments, please? Excuse me. Yes, definitely close the payments before I fall asleep. Right, fairy bound general reading for you. For you here, okay. Party. There is either somebody apologizing to you or an offer of some kind. Okay, it could be an offer of love, it could be a work offer or an opportunity. Talks, negotiations, okay, or you might be wondering, where is it? Okay, why is it taking so long or whatever? But this does come out as talks for me as well. And the Fool card, new starts, new beginnings, taking that leap of faith, trusting, okay? So something that you want is coming, just have faith and trust, in other words, if that makes sense. I don't know what it is. Like I say, it's either an opportunity or a love offer. Syrian Queen, my question is, what should I focus on to get control of your life again? Oh dear, I do love it when they jump out like that. Okay, so these three cards are showing me here. Let's pick apart each one. The Five of Cups, crying over the old emotions that are not serving you. Okay, you're not turning around and giving loving energy into your life or to yourself. So you're crying, if you like, over spilt milk. Stop focusing on the negatives, turn around, bring love into a situation. Stop focusing on the time. Okay, it's not your job to figure out the how things happen and the when things happen. You just feel what it is you want. Okay, you're reacting to the 3D. You're reacting, you're getting triggered, you're being miserable because you're thinking, well, if everybody changed or the situation changed, I would feel happier. I would feel better. It doesn't work like that. Nobody is going to make you feel happier, okay? Unless you change within. And that's what Spirit is saying here. You're resisting the changes that need to be resisted. Okay, it's a bit like you holding on to a seed and you're wondering why it's not growing. It's because you haven't planted it in the ground and left it alone to grow. Okay, so you're resisting changes because you keep reacting to the 3D and you're keeping the same cycle in place. Different day, same shit. Okay, so Spirit is saying you need to stop focusing on all the negative things that have happened and the negative emotions, work on yourself and you will see the changes. Your outside world is a reflection of your inside world. So when your thoughts, feelings, and what you're going around moaning and complaining about are not in alignment to what you would like to be seeing in your life, you're not going to see the changes until you change. So my other channel, which you can find in the description box, will help you. There is no one to change but self. If you're thinking other people have to change in order to make you feel better, you're always going to be disappointed and feel let down. Right, Lucy baby, general reading for you for November. Okay, for you, Spirit is saying for you, be patient. Okay, go with the flow, chill out, stop worrying, stop stressing. Okay, you're either worrying about finances or you're worrying about emotional things, and Spirit is saying you need to stop doing that. Okay, be patient, chill out. You will get what you want. Okay, look at you all happy here, counting your money or feeling secure within yourself and relaxed instead of feeling insecure and worrying and stressed. So just go with the flow, chill out here. You will get what you want. Right. Johanna, general for you. Okay, for you as well, feeling stressed. Okay, if you stress, you're going to make yourself ill, Johanna. Okay, now we have the lovers here. So again, it could be a love relationship, a love connection, or it could be something you're going to enjoy doing, love to do. Okay, and with this card, so if it was to do with money, I would say that you're going to get the money that you want. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. It will come to you. Okay, you're going to get what you want. If it's a relationship, then you're going to get something offered to you that is going to make you feel more secure, emotionally secure. Okay, just don't stress and worry. Spirit is saying to you. Okay, I am going to do PK, Angelina, and IYOK or LYOK, and then I am closing this down, okay, because I do need to go to bed. So PK, what are Capricorn's current feelings towards you? And Ace, you're the last one. After Ace, I'm not doing any more. Gotta come back to PK, this is yours. Okay. Your person is thinking about you, PK. Okay, has some feelings for you here. Is doing a lot of thinking though. Okay, sort of reflecting and thinking. So at the moment, it's 50-50 as to which way they go. Okay, so a little bit sort of undecided at the moment here, but they are thinking about you. Okay, but they are doing a lot of reflecting and a little bit in stuck energy at the moment. Okay, so not a lot of movement with your person, or if you are in contact, they're not really sort of seeing a lot of change in your connection. Right, Angelina, your next, Uma's energy towards you. Okay, Angelina, are you in no contact? And an energy reading for Addison, of course. Who was I reading for? Angelina, are you in no contact with Uma? No contact. Okay, right. He is thinking about you here. He's planning his next move, and the things are favourable. Things are working in your favour. Okay, he will be back. Hello, stranger. Where the fuck have you been? Okay, this shows to me that he will come back into your life. Now, when? It could be several weeks. It could be several months still. Okay, Spirit is just wanting you to know not to focus on the how it's going to happen or the when. If you keep doing that, you're keeping it from you for longer. Okay, if you replay back during the live, oh God, I've been on here so long. I did read out something about time and urgency to somebody on here. Okay, so if you keep thinking like, you know, if you keep asking, when's he coming back? When's he coming back? When's he coming to come back? And you keep focusing on that, you're pressing the pause button. You're causing the time delay. So get out of that, get into the feeling of you're already together. How would you be feeling if you were together instead of focusing on the lack? He's not here. Okay, where your focus goes is what you create. So Spirit is saying, yes, he is thinking about you. He's planning his next move to come back to you. But when the time it takes is up to you. So shift your energies, okay? And my other channel talks about how to do that. Okay, there was somebody else. Ace and I don't know if that's an L-Y-O-K or I-O-K, but I-O-K, you were here before Ace, so Gemini's current energies towards you. Oh, forgot who I was doing. Gemini to L-Y-O-K or I-Y-O-K. Okay, are you in no contact or are you getting hot and cold behavior from your person? L-Y-O-K or I-Y-O-K? Okay. Again, your person is doing a lot of thinking and reflecting here. Okay. Um, this is showing me that you do have a chance of having a new start, a new beginning with this person. Okay, but with this house, either if he was with somebody else and that's got to fall away before you come back together, if there is nobody else, okay, or family involved or anything, okay, then it's just showing that things cannot go back to the way that they were between you when he comes back. Okay, I feel that he will be back, but yeah, things have got to be more peaceful between you. If you still react, if you still argue, if he still triggers you and you respond back, it's going to go back into no contact. So he is doing a lot of thinking about coming in. Okay, but at the moment, not at the moment. Right, Ace. Where was your question? What is Scorpio's feelings towards me? No contact in 3 months. It's her birthday tomorrow. Don't get triggered by a birthday. You can send her a birthday, happy birthday, just with a smiley face or something, as if you would a friend anyway, but without expectations. Okay, if she doesn't reply, respect that. Okay, you've got to become the change in order to see the change in her, and I explain this on my other channel. If you don't get a reply and you get triggered and you start to think that's it, it's all over, and that you need to address that, because you can have her back. Okay, that's what my other channel is there for. Yeah, still in low vibrational energy. So this is showing me that you probably wouldn't get a reply back, okay? Or not quite the reply that you wanted back. Okay, Spirit is saying you can have your new beginning with this person. Okay, you can have a rebirth of this relationship. But I feel that the energy you're in and the energy she's in needs to be worked on. Okay. I don't know if she's with somebody else, or whether you're the father of her children, or whether her father is an influence in this. Okay, take father as it resonates. It can be a number of things here. So it's not like there's going to be reunion just yet, Ace, but there is, Spirit is saying the connection is not broken, if you get what I mean, energetically. So work on yourself, work on the story you're telling yourself that I say on my other channel, or in the Get Them Back playlist on this channel, and things will shift between you. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of battered and bruised energy here, a lot of things that she's been through and you've been through in your lives. So it's up to you. If you want to send her a birthday message or whatever, you've got to accept the, if you're triggered with no reply, or it's not the reply you want, then work on that. Okay, Addison, you're the last one. Oh. Oh dear, Valerie, what have you been doing? Where do I start? Have you got your wine handy? Oh dear. No, it's good news. It's good news. I was just pulling your plonker. Right, okay. Coming towards you. Brilliance. Proposing. I don't mean marriage proposal, but, you know, I'm serious about you. I love you. Can we take this further? I want to be with you. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. He now has the strength and courage. Okay. He now has the strength and courage. He is seeing you as his world. Okay. He's matured. Your relationship has matured. Okay. If you like, he is conforming to how you want him to, or he will be very soon. Okay. Worth waiting for. Okay, remember, don't get caught up. Don't get caught up in your the time and urgency. Okay, because that's going to repel it. Spirit is bringing him to you, so you're going to have your happiness together. Okay, he's coming forward, speaking his truths, cutting out things in his life that are not serving him, and you must remain in your power. Okay, so stay in your power. It is working. You can change your pants now. Okay, so yes, it's working. Okay. It's working. Okay, just carry on believing here. Oh, victory and success at the bottom of the pack. There you go. Okay, yeah, taking control of your life. Him making a decision as well. Let's see what else pops out when I split the decks. That one wasn't relevant. No. Oh, separating from the wife. I just heard when I pulled that. Not separating from you. He wouldn't be coming towards you and offering you this if he was not. Okay, so separating from the wife. No, not getting anything else actually. Yeah, just keep on your mental diet. Okay, the grey clouds are parting, the blue sky is out, and the victory wreath. So yes, all good. All good. All good. So keep going. You're the powerful creator. Remember, my lovely. Okay then, sweeties, I am out of here. Thank you all. Love you all. We kicked someone off the cliff yesterday, Addison. Right, okay, I'm out of here, but keep doing the good work. It's paying off, okay? It's paying off. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Love you all. Thank you again, Tanya, Addison, for the help that you've done. Catch you all tomorrow. Love and light.